had that five patty grilled chicken, at the Chick-fil-A. And I also had, Chick-fil-A nuggets. I also had the waffle fries. I also had a milkshake. So I had a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, my colon was shaking there. Feeling a little better. There's still some more inside, but the majority has been released. The majority has been released. So I can continue now to talk. It's a little difficult to talk there before because I felt a little volcano explosion happening. Uh, I don't ignore questions. I answer every question. What's up? What's up, CC? Uh, Man, that was a big one. That was a big one, man. Elephant size. But I never ignore questions. The thing is that I answered a question, but people keep repeating the same questions. That's the thing. It's like how many times can I answer the same things? Like you ask me about something, I answer it. You don't accept my answer. It's not my fault that you don't accept my answer. CC in the house. CC Music Factory. Remember that song? That was a good song. Everybody dance now. Mm, 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 Everybody dance. This is the fall. Drop does the bass. The jam is live and I just and I don't waste time on the mic and I don't rhyme. Jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm here to divine bass and lyrics to make you shit your pants. Come on and dance. Guys, grab the girls. Don't wait, make the twirl. Done enough to move your butt to the dance floor. So hands up. I don't know the words. Come on, say yeah. Everybody over here and everybody over there. The crowd is live like I'm here. They say move. All the people in the house, move. Working me all night, move. Work me all night. I don't remember the words. Like I was just like trying to remember. CC, man. But here's the question. How come you still need to pay your student loan? Listen, it's very, very simple. Okay, it's very simple. A lot of it could be forgiven by the government, okay, which, is going back and forth in Congress. And that's one reason. Why would I pay something when the government's going to forgive it? And the second reason is that it's a very small monthly payment. You know, that's the answer. I mean, there's just why actually, I think it was reduced. I think Congress might have actually paid some of it already, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Last I checked my credit report, some of it was actually, I think a large percentage of it was actually wiped out. I think there's a small remaining balance, but I think the majority of it was wiped out. So it's like, that's to answer your question. It's like, what? Listen, if the government's going to pay something and you're entitled to it as a United States. See, you understand something. See, I'm a Republican, but let me tell you something, okay? I don't care what Republicans feel. Listen, when you're entitled to something as an American, I say take it, okay? Because too many immigrants come into our country who are illegal immigrants. They're not American citizens and they get too many benefits. I told you, my wife, Jennifer, worked for so long. She worked in the New York Stock Exchange. The poor girl got stage 4 breast cancer. She got turned down for Social Security disability because she stopped. It was all about the date she stopped working. She stopped working. It was like 2009 because she was having pain. She didn't know what it was. And then when she got stage 4 breast cancer, it was 2017. So that's when she applied for Social Security disability. And what Social Security explained to her, I showed the letter, by the way. I made a video. I proved all of this. I showed the letter. The reason they turned down my wife was because of that time, the time lapse that she didn't work. Okay. So the way I see it is if you're entitled to something as an American citizen, you take it because these illegal immigrants come in and they get free housing and they get free, everything, medical, they get food, free pharmaceutical, everything. They get everything for free. Everything is added to them. So, I'm sorry, but I see most Republicans don't feel that way. Most Republicans are like the way you guys think. They're like, no, don't accept anything. No, I don't agree with that bullshit. You accept it because these illegal immigrants get everything for free, right, Jen?
Yes.
Like, in other words, I was telling them that I checked my credit report recently, and I don't know, because I didn't know if Congress passed it or not, but apparently they paid off a substantial amount of my student loans. It's actually been paid off, a lot of it. So, that's the answer to that. So, see, I do answer questions. People say I don't answer questions. Let me get, was this August also? I'm doing a live stream, so anyway, I normally do my videos, after you eat a 5-patty chicken, grilled chicken fillet with extra cheese and extra bacon, the Chick-fil-A nuggets and the chocolate milkshake, you need this, Alka-Seltzer. Salud, Gentani. Cheers. I can feel the acid reflux going away in my esophagus tonight. Oh Lord, oh Lord, hold. Now, for people that don't understand music, what I actually just did there was 3 octaves. You understand? So the 1 octave was the low octave was hold. Then the next octave, hold, and then the 3rd octave, hold. Because the cocaine is taking effect. Oh man. I know I gotta go out. We gotta get a few things at Wawa. After we have our dinner, me and my wife normally go. She gets her Wawa coffee. We get some Wawa snacks. So she's looking at me. She's like, I want my effing coffee, mother effer. Just give me a few minutes, all right? Oh, it has a reflux. You see, now this is going to be the same things over and over again. This is what I'm trying to talk about. Like, okay, so like, here's an example. This guy, Lavoie Family Crime Syndicate. I have answered this exact question about the tax bill. I've answered this question about at least 50 times. But you see, this is the thing. No matter how much I answer it, you keep repeating it. So it's like, so see, this is what I'm trying to say. It gets to a point where after I answer a question 50 times, how many more times do you want me to answer it? This is a matter that is handled between the township and the bank. There's no this concept I'm getting evicted. Listen to me. It takes 2 years. The woman told me it's a 2-year process. They're going to take care of it. Okay. The bank takes care of it. It's just like a process. They wait for a certain amount in escrow. It's probably going to be this month or next month. They're going to pay it. There is no damage of me getting evicted, guys. Just look, it's going to be taken care of. This is through the bank. Like I told all of you this. I got letters in the mail. Forget about this stupid $400 thing, this utility bill. I got one worse for you. Oh, you guys would have loved this one. I got letters in the mail because my taxes are about $10,000 a year. Okay. I got letters in the mail where over $5,000 was not paid in taxes, was not paid. Same exact thing. And they put a temporary lien on the house. Okay. This happened before and I was shitting my pants. I mean, $400, no big deal. But this was over $5,000. Once again, once the bank got the sufficient amount of escrow, they paid it. And then the lien was taken down and everything was golden. Everything was golden as a golden goose. And I actually had this conversation with the Barnegat Township. I said, does this stuff happen? They said, happens all the time. Happens to millions of families. Even like an example, I got a letter where there was $2,700 that was not paid for my home insurance. Okay. And then the bank paid it. I actually made 2 videos on this. You can search it. I made 2 videos on it when they paid the home insurance and then they paid the taxes. And I'm going to make a video as soon as this thing is done. I promise you, I'll make a video. But there is, in reality, I know all of you are hoping for the worst, but in reality, I'm not getting evicted. This is like a 2-year process. It's a 2-year process. The bank will take care of it within a month or so. I don't know when. They told me they're going to take care of it. This is something I don't get involved with. This is the bank and the township. But no matter, you see, you're going to keep saying all of it. You can't buy, let me explain something to you. All right, even if a person bought the lien, let's just say, right, okay, whatever it is, if someone paid that, it's called, whatever is the tax sale certificate. If someone bought the tax sales certificate, you can't do anything for 2 years. Okay, so in other words, once it's paid, that's it, it's finished. You get your little interest. Whoever did it, they get a little bit of interest, and it's all over. So be my guest. Just because you have a tax certificate, a tax sale certificate, you have to follow compliance. It's a 2-year process. And as I explained to you, I've been through this with the home insurance. I've been through this with the taxes. My taxes are about $10,000 a year. I've been through this with the taxes. It's going to get paid. It's a 2-year process. Just see. But see, now here's the thing. I answered the question, correct? Did I not answer the question? But it's like you're just going to keep asking it. It's not bullshit, Detective Pikachu. It's a 2-year process. It's a 2-year process. It's not bullshit. Yeah, but okay, maybe your house is paid in full, the Lavoie Crimes Syndicate, because see, my taxes are incorporated into my mortgage, along with the home insurance and along with only the utilities through the township. The regular utility bills that are not through the township, that is for my hot water and for my electricity. See, here's my electricity. Say, look, you see how I pay my bill? Look, lights on, lights off. Look, lights off, lights on, lights off. Okay. Okay. So these utility bills are separate from the ones through the bank of the township. Guys, I really don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we get into more productive subjects, please? Not much money in super chats, maybe 200. Listen to me. I didn't say I said to you through the township. Okay, I've already been through all of this, the Lavoie family. Look. I already been through all of this already. I explained to people. I made videos on it. I showed that they paid this before. I'm not going to keep doing this, guys. It's just, this is what happens. You get fixated on a subject. Listen to me. Hold on, a little gas is coming up here. You get fixated on a subject and you just don't want to let the subject go. Like, I'll give you an example. Can we talk about all the subjects that the haters got fixated on? Okay. Here's the big one. The SEC cease and desist order, okay, that I got around 2007 and 2008. That's when I was doing my casino project in the Virgin Islands. Remember, I secured 110 acres of beachfront property. I secured the option, okay, and it was for a casino development in the Virgin Islands. I was in contact with Florida's largest developer. He initially agreed tentatively to put up $50 million in exchange for me getting a 25%, equity position in the project. Okay, what happened was I was a young kid. I didn't understand like rules, regulations. See, I admit the truth. I didn't know what I was doing. So I called up a Pittsburgh developer and explained to him that I wanted to send him out a business plan about possibly being an investor in that project. And the result was he contacted the SEC. SEC established that neither me nor my Florida partner was registered with the SEC as broker-dealers, or we had no offering, registered with the SEC. So for that reason, they issued us a cease and desist letter. And as I said, we complied 100%. That was it. We contacted no more investors. Ultimately, that investor in Florida walked out. He didn't want to be bothered. No foul. That's it. I was not fined by the SEC. I did not face any type of criminal or any legal trouble. Nothing. It was a closed case. 1, 2, 3, done deal. But it's something that you keep fixating on, like you haters. No matter how many times I explain it, no matter how many times I answer the question, it's like you just keep asking this. You got in trouble. You were investigated. You were investigated by the SEC. You were investigated. And it's like I keep explaining to you that it's no big deal. Millions and millions and millions of companies get cease and desist letters. That's it. It's not a big deal. We complied. We listened. There were no fines. And there was no legal trouble. But I'm just trying to make you understand. Then another thing that you all fixate on is the animal concert I did to open. A little gas is coming out here. Hold on. Little gas there. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that, but little gas. Um, so another thing you're fixated on is the animal concert I did. Once again, this was around the same time, 2007, 2008. So what happened in that situation was there was a very long-standing non-kill animal rescue center in Staten Island. Okay, it was open for like 30 years. It suddenly it suddenly closed down. Okay. And my wife and me are big animal lovers, and we decided to just, it was just, we were just local people. Look, we weren't big shots. We're not celebrities. I'm just a local person that was in Staten Island who was just trying to do something good. I was just trying, like, see, that's what you don't understand. I was just trying to do a good thing. So I said, you know what? At the time, I had my Billy Joel tribute band. I said, let me put on a concert. Maybe we could sell thousands and thousands of tickets, and we could use that money to open a non-killer out. I got a little more gas, I think, coming. Hold on here. Coffee on me. God bless you, Tommy. A little more gas coming out here. Oh, not good. No, but the regulator. Listen, can I explain something, Tommy? By the way, God bless you. I love you, Tommy. You are the best in the world, brother. And one day, me and you are gonna have a freaking beer together, or whatever you want. Porterhouse steaks. It's on the effing house. Now you see. Now this is what happens. You see what happens with what these haters do, regulator. You see how they go into my children now. Look, you see. I'm not gonna repeat. I'm not gonna repeat what they say. But you see, this is what I'm talking about. You see, and then all of you want to know why. I say it gets too much. It gets too far. What you do. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I love you too. I love you, Tommy. See, I'm trying to be a patriot of our great country. You understand, the regulator? Listen to me. Look, I believe in the First Amendment. I believe in freedom of speech. And I've always been the first person who got very angry when freedom of speech was taken away from people. And I've seen it happen with so many cases. I'm not going to get into names. I don't want to get into politics right now. But let's just say I've seen a lot of people denied their First Amendment right. And I was always the one to be very angry about it. So I say to myself, I can't be a hypocrite. I have to allow free speech. I have to. But like I said, it has to be reasonable. Hold on. Sorry about that. It has to be reasonable, but I have to allow free speech. I have to respect the First Amendment. I'm not answering stupid questions, Watcher 119. They're just stupid questions. I understand if I ignore them and don't recognize them, that they will stop. I agree with you, the regulator. Okay. But one thing I believe in is being transparent. I believe in being transparent. I believe that if you are a public figure, I'm not a big public figure. I'm a nobody right now. I'm a beginning YouTuber. I got a long way to go on my YouTube career. I'm admitting that to all of you. But I still believe you have to be honest and you have to be transparent. So when people ask me questions, I answer them. I answer every single question. I mean, I have never dodged a question. Everything, every single question, I've answered it. But the problem is, how many times can I answer the same effing question? Right? I can't. If I'm answering, I answered the question about the animal rescue concert. I told you what happened was this. Okay, we couldn't sell enough tickets. We had a big sponsor we were counting on. He winded up backing out. So we needed around $50,000 just to rent out. It was the Staten Island Yankee Stadium in Staten Island. This is the minor leagues, the minor league Yankees, not the major leagues. And what happened was, this was during the housing crisis. We all know what happened in 2008. I don't think I have to explain that to you. People didn't have money. People were losing their homes. I don't think people wanted to donate money at that point. Now, of course, I didn't anticipate the housing crisis. You know what I mean? Just got a lot of asses, God forgive me. But anyway, so what happened was, all the tickets that we sold, Ticketmaster refunded. So everybody got their money back. So you see, what I like to call that situation, it's called no harm, no foul. Look, if this is the way I see life. If you try to do a good thing, and I give the same advice to my children. If you try to do a good thing, this is what I tell them, okay, and it doesn't work out, but you collected money from someone, and if you did not complete your promise, meaning if you did not complete, like let's say it was a service, you did not complete that service, or if it was a concert, you did not complete that concert, people are entitled to a refund. And that's exactly what happened in Staten Island. There was no concert. The concert was canceled due to the fact that we couldn't sell enough tickets. And everyone who bought a ticket, it was like something like 200 tickets, it wasn't that much. Everyone who bought tickets was refunded. So once again, now this was the thing. There was this reporter for the Staten Island Advance, and I don't know why. I guess he thought it was a juicy story because this guy was a piece of garbage. Okay, so he kind of did what all of you do. You know, the haters. You understand? He saw that I had a cease and desist letter from the SEC regarding a casino. You know, and he just found it to be very odd how I can now be asking, you know, for people to donate for an animal rescue center in Staten Island. So he made a juicy story. You want to know what the truth is? I should have sued that guy for like slander and for defamation of character. I didn't do it. I should have did it, but I didn't do it. The way he wrote the story, he wrote it in a way, it was truthful. Everything he said in the story was truthful. I did in fact get a cease and desist letter from the SEC, which we complied with, and there was no fines and nothing happened. But it just sounded very juicy. Doesn't it sound juicy? Like you got a guy who wants to one day open a casino, and then the next day he wants to open up an animal rescue center. It does. I'm admitting it to you. Look, I'm admitting it to you that if I read that story, I would definitely think that this guy was a scam artist. I would definitely think this guy was a degenerate. I mean, it sounds really messed up. But the thing is, what the truth is, and the guy knew it, who was the reporter at the Staten Island Advance, was that there was no harm, no foul. All the people who paid the money on Ticketmaster got refunded. Everybody got refunded and everybody got their money back. And as far as the cease and desist letter, we complied with it and there were no fines and I got in no trouble. So in reality, I've never, ever been, you know, charged of any crime. I have a completely perfect record. Okay. Sometimes people are able to make stories because they sound juicy. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, a salt and pepper heavy D up in a limousine. I hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack at Mr. Magic Molly Mall. It was a juicy story. And the guy sold a lot of papers. And you want to know what the crazy thing was? Can I make you all laugh? Here I'm a nothing. You want to all laugh? I'm a nobody. Do you know that they put me on the front page of the Staten Island Advance? They put me, like, I was before, every major, like, world event. They put me on the front page. I still to this day can't believe that they put me on the front page. And I was holding my two Shih Tzus. They passed away, may they rest in peace, my Shih Tzus, Rocky and Yogi. But I just couldn't believe it. I told my wife, I was like, they put me on the front page. But it just goes to show you, this guy's asking me about guns now. I'm talking about animals. You're a psychopath, Blink 911. So let's just leave it at this. I'm a very strong believer in both the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. Okay, does that answer your question? So, you know, Trump, did you see Trump? He was at like a gun store the other day and he wanted to, he held up a block, you know, a Glock. He held up a Glock and he wanted to buy it. It was so funny, Donald Trump. Ugh. Guys, I'm not going to get into any of that. This is crazy questions, Blink 911. Listen, every American has the right to protect their family. Every American has the right, okay, to bear arms. Okay, so just leave it at that. Okay, you're asking crazy questions, brother. You're asking crazy questions. What are you gonna ask me next? Does my wife use a vibrator? Like what other? Does, you know what I mean? You want to see? Does my wife have a friggin' black vibrator that's friggin' 12 inches? Like what's the next question you're gonna ask me? Whatever. You ask crazy questions though. I mean, Bro, there's certain questions, don't you think that should be maybe a little private, a little bit? Richie, does your wife have edible panties? How do they taste? How do they taste like steak, mother effers? That's how they taste. Like steak. I get the flavor, steak flavor. Uh, hey, I'm the manager. Buy some quitted toilet paper. Act like a millionaire, right? Thank you, brother. I love you. God bless you. Um, so anyway, I love on the manager. I love Tommy. Back to the Future is always another great person that supports me. Angie. There's a lot of great people. I appreciate all your support. Really. God bless all of you. Um, I don't know what else to say. Look, if you ask me a reasonable question, I guess that's the answer. If you ask me a reasonable question, I'll answer it. I don't want to talk about my guns. I don't want to talk about my wife's edible panties. I don't want to talk about sex toys. I guess hold on. I don't want to talk about sex toys. There has to be a little bit of privacy, a little bit maybe, just a little drop. What do you think? My father invested at the right time. It was just, look, during the coronavirus, it was, and plus this was under the Trump administration. I don't know. It was just a different time. Like I didn't feel the same way about the stock market back at that time that I do now. It was so easy to make money. I was making money. I was making money in the stock market during that time. I made a lot of money. My father made a lot of money. It maybe to answer your question, it might have to do with the administration. It might have to do with President Trump. Okay. I don't know how to answer that question. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's Biden. Again, I'll just say you're a talented musician, bro. Thank you, FM Live Videos. God bless you. Thank you. But as of today, and as of what happened last year, I'm just basing it on recent times. Retail lost 350 billion. So that's the bottom line. Yeah, the crash of 1987. Yes, I remember that. I was a young kid, but I remember it. But the thing is, look, I'm talking about present day. I'm not talking about the Trump administration. I'm talking about the Biden administration. And as of present day, besides inflation, besides this friggin', I don't even know what to call this nod, that he gives all this money away to other countries when, our citizens lost homes in Hawaii and there's all these problems all over the country and he's giving away billions to friggin' other countries. You know, let's just say I miss Donald Trump, okay? I'm not going to answer stupid questions, guys. Listen, people have asked me about my wife's benefits many, many times. I've gone over it already. She receives medical benefits through the World Trade Center, and that's it. She has benefits that are through, that's connected to the Victims Compensation Fund, that's connected to the World Trade Center. I have nothing else to add. Okay, you people are psychotic. You people are psychotic. Biden has zero chance in 2024. From your mouth to God's ears. Even liberals won't vote for him again. They'll pick someone else. From your mouths to God's ears. See, ball breaker, let me educate you about the regulator gives me $1. This is shocking. This is shocking. May I ask why I am due this honor of your dollar donation to regulator? I have to ask the regulator this because the last time the regulator gave me a super chat was when he did not want me to kiss my wife. He was saving my wife the agony of French kissing me. So what do I do? What is this honor that I'm getting $1? Tell me. We'll wait for the regulator. You seem sad and mellow tonight. You seem to have things on your mind. Man, I always have things on my mind. I don't know if I'm sad. I'm mellow, maybe. Yeah, mellow. But thank you, by the way, for the dollar. I appreciate that. God bless. God bless you and your family. No, no, no. You never heard. You never heard the thing about the $2 bill. $2 bills are bad luck. Bro, let me tell you something. I'm not kidding you. A number of years ago, I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm not even kidding you. A number of years ago, I had a $2 bill in my wallet. Let's just say everything that you could have possibly imagined. It was like everything was going wrong in our lives. This was when we were living in a small apartment in Staten Island. And it was just like, I remember we had a major plumbing problem. And, my landlord was just, let's say, not a type of person that wanted to pay for anything. Okay. And, that's when my wife got stage four, breast cancer. And like we were getting hit with all these things. My parents got divorced. My mother left my father. My father, and I told you the story, put me in jail, which was for no reason, by the way. My father, unfortunately, had a bipolar condition. God bless you on the manager. He says, I'm richer than the fake regulator. Well, listen, he does have a point there, regulator. You are worth $80 million. You know what I mean? $1 for a person worth 80 million is kind of low. I got to go with under manager on that one. I got to believe under manager is richer than you. But anyway, my father had a mental illness, okay? And when my mother left him and she moved in with me, my parents had a terrible marriage. My father made up a story. He just made up a story that I was in front of his house, that I was attempting to kill him. This was not true. And I was in Princess Bay, Staten Island. So by the time he filed the report, right, the police came to my house in Staten Island, in Princess Bay, which is like an hour away from Bensonhurst. And I'm like, when did my father call you? They were like 5 minutes ago. So I was telling the cops, I'm like, how could I be in Princess Bay, Staten Island, right, in 5 minutes from Brooklyn? They says, no way possible. They knew it was bullshit. The next day, my father dropped all the charges. He cried to me. He apologized to me 10,000 times. Listen, he had a sickness. I guess I tried my best in my heart to forgive him, but that was a terrible thing to do, what he did. He was hurt over the fact that my mother left him, and, he took it out on me, that my mother moved in with me. But I'm just trying to say that during this time period, I had a $2 bill in my wallet. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Then I went to Staples, and I'll tell you a story. I bought this emoji. They were selling these, like, it was like a little like a orange like kind of emoji. Had a little like smiley face that had the halo and all that. So I bought it for $2. So I gave that $2 bill away. I gave that $2 bill away at Staples. They gave me the emoji, and then after that, my life took off. I'm telling you the truth. I went from everything going wrong in my life. I never told any of you this. To when I bought that emoji in Staples from that $2 bill that was in my wallet, I started making big money in real estate. Everything was going well for me. We moved out of a small apartment. We went to 520 Durant. I'll double anyone else's super chat. Well, on the manager's on fire right now. God bless you, on the manager. I love you, brother. God bless you and your family. But just getting back, I think on the manager is proving he's the richest one here. No question. He once gave me $100 super chat. This guy's no joke. On the manager is no joke. He gave me $100 super chat one time. So he's definitely 100% for real. Getting back, when I got rid of that $2 bill, my life turned for the better. It just was like this uphill thing. I made a lot of money in real estate. I won the lotto. In 2019, I won $250,000. It was like everything went well from that point forward. So I do believe there is a certain amount of bad luck. There is a certain amount of bad luck in having a $2 bill. So I just wanted to tell you that, okay? Look, in a way, people who are giving me super chats, the regulator, are indirectly supporting the V for Victory effort. You understand? See, like, look, I actually don't really care the purpose of why you give me a super chat. You could give me a super chat because you think that I'm funny. You could give me a super chat because you think I'm entertaining. You could give me a super chat because you think I have a good idea, with the V for Victory project. But it all, if you think about it, it all amounts to the same, correct? You know, the idea is to get super chat so that I could one day do my project and I can make my dream become a reality. And, you know, obviously, if my dream becomes a reality, I would love to open up the doors to all of my ape brothers and ape sisters to get involved. But that would be down the line, not now, down the line. We know you're not for real, mental case. Listen, you can think whatever you want. You're entitled. You're entitled to your opinion of me, 24 Stockbound. But I have never done anything wrong to any of you. I have no idea why I deserve all this hate. You know, I don't get it. I came into this movement. I put my money up where my mouth was. I put hundreds of thousands of dollars into AMC. It's not like I was like Lou, you know, who never showed his portfolio. You know, I showed my portfolio. So, I mean, I was a cheerleader for AMC. I actually even helped a lot of my ape brothers at the time when I first started. You know, people were asking me for help, financial help, and I was giving out money to them. You know, like I told you, there was an ape brother, you know, what's his name? John Griffin, and he was sleeping in his car. And I gave him I think I gave him a total of 600, two super chat, not super chat, what do you call it? Cash app. I gave him the cash app for 300, and then I gave him another 300, and I got him a hotel room because I didn't want him to sleep in his car. There was an ape C Diddy. His house burned down. You know, his wife was pregnant. His mother just passed away. I gave him a very nice, respectable cash app. I've always helped my ape brothers and my ape sisters, you know. I don't understand why people hate me. I really don't understand it. I don't get it at all. I never did anything wrong. But trades for days, this is what you don't understand. Listen to me. You don't get it. Listen to me. Matt Cause, I'll give you an example, made $600,000 in super chats. Okay. So it just goes to show you that there is a strong possibility that you can make a substantial amount of money in super chats. Okay. Um, you know, I don't agree with you. Trades for these. Okay. I don't agree with you. I think you have to just build up a big enough audience. You know what I mean? I think you have to build up a big enough audience. And if you build up a big enough audience, the super chats could turn into very, very substantial money. So I don't agree with you. All right. I respectfully agree to disagree. Like 30%, I think. I've already explained all of this to you. Okay. Hold on. I gotta flush the garbage away. Oh. I've already talked to you about the victim compensation fund. We should be getting it actually next month. It should be coming in. They told us it should be next month. But when it comes in, it's for my children. Okay. You're not going to see me buy a new car. You're not going to see me upgrade my house. You're not going to see me upgrade my life. My wife would kill me. Okay, let me just tell you all a little secret. I used to be a very big gambler in Atlantic City, a very, very big gambler. Okay. And I've lost significant amounts of money, decent, respectable amounts of money. There is no way my wife will allow me, and I'm just telling all of you this, to spend this money on a car or to spend this money on anything. It is her wishes that this is for the children, for their future. That's it. And I have to respect it. This is my wife's money. Okay, that's it. I see, I consider all family money. Like my father left my children money. To me, I don't consider it my money, but I consider it family money. My wife's father actually has something that's set aside for the grandchildren, you know, and the VCF money will be set aside for our children. That's it. That's my wife's wishes, guys and girls. She will never let me listen, there is no chance that my wife, that she saw I lost over $200,000. Listen to me. I've lost over $200,000 in AMC. There is no way my wife would allow me to take any of that VCF money and put it into the stock market. She would pull a my wife would pull a Lorraine Bobbitt move. You know Lorraine Bobbitt with the what she did with the sausage. Okay, my wife would pull a Lorraine Bobbitt move if I did that. I don't buy subs. I don't know what to tell you. I don't buy subs. Okay, once again, you say that. Okay, see, when you use the word scam, the ball breaker, do you realize that when people give you super chats, that they're doing it for entertainment purposes only, and they're doing it of their own free will? So there is no scam. You got to listen, you guys got to start watching the words that you use. Okay. Do you want me to define to you what a true scam is? Do you want to hear a true scam? Okay. What Lou did, listen to me, because I really want you to differentiate between what a scam is versus what's not a scam. Okay. So when people are giving me super chats, ball breaker, they're doing it of their own free will and they understand it is for entertainment purposes only. What Lou did was he robbed, okay, against the will of seeing innocent senior citizens $73,000. He was then arrested and charged with fraud. He was demanded to pay back restitution of $73,000 and also was under supervision for 3 years. Now that is a scam. That now you rightfully could call that a fraud. You rightfully could call that a scam. What I'm doing with super chats is not a scam. There's nothing illegal about it, okay? And you really, really should stop using that word. Okay? You should stop using that word. Because Matt Cause did something different. Okay, listen to me. Matt Cause and Teddy Zane. I'm going to actually put Teddy Zane as much, look, he's going to get mad. I know Teddy Zane is going to get mad, but I really don't give a fuck, okay? Teddy Zane, to me, did the same thing that Matt Cause did. The Mazalorian. God bless you. What's up, brother? What's up, John? Thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you. Long time no hear. Me and John, we were on the phone when I was going to Florida at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He kept me company on my long drive to Florida. How you doing, brother? Salute to the future to you too. God bless you and your family. I just lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah. Teddy Zane and Matt Cause did the same thing. Like Teddy's like, I'm going out, I'm finding the money, pay me a monthly Discord. I do all the work for you. I find you the IPOs, the Hong Kong plays. So see, to me, what happens now if people lose money? Here's an example. What happens if someone listens to Teddy Zane's advice? And it happened. I know people who told me, okay, that they lost $70,000 listening to Teddy Zane. Some of his plays made money. Look, I'll give him credit. Some of his plays made money and some of his plays lost money. But because he's collecting that money, claiming that he's kind of an expert, that he's doing all the work, finding the money, then to me, that's wrong. Because he could technically be sued for financial advice. It's similar to what Matt Cause did. Okay, Matt Cause answered questions that were of a financial nature. So people would say to Matt Cause, where do you think this stock's going? What about this play? Matt Cause would then kind of give him answers that are financial advice and would accept the super chat. Okay, now let's talk about what I accept super chats for. Okay, I'm not saying to you that you're going to be an owner of this casino that I'm talking about. I've never one time, show me any video where I said I'm going to give anyone an ownership interest. No, I explained to everyone it is for entertainment purposes only. I explained to everyone that this is my dream. Okay, I'm not offering any financial advice in exchange for super chats. I'm not telling you that if you give me a $10 super chat, I'm going to give you the next stock that's going to go to Pluto. I'm not saying that. So do you see the difference between me and Matt Cause and me and Teddy Zane? There's a big difference. My super chats are for entertainment purposes only. What's up, Jen? You ready? The Mazalorian. I just I just want to read this. I just know when I broke big stories back in the day, Richie always shouted me out. I love you. The Mazzalorian to me has always been on the money with everything. You know, one of the things I love about him the most is that he called out Lou. Look at this on the manager. Hey, my wife's in here. 69 is our favorite number. It's funny you picked 69 on the manager. On the manager just gave us a $69 super chat.
Wow.
Wait. On the manager gave us a $69, actually $69.99.
Nice.
God bless you. On the manager, you are the Mac Daddy, brother. I love you. You are by far. I have to now give the heavyweight championship belt of the most successful man here in this live stream. He's proved it. He's proved it. The heavyweight championship belt goes to under manager. Salute, brother. God bless. You are by far the king. You are Elvis Presley. Caught in a trance. Sing it, Max. Sing it. Is my dog. I can't hold back, and that is my dirty shorts and dirty towel. Because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know why? My wife's going to kill me when she sees those shorts on the floor. She has like a pet peeve. She's going to say, you mother effer, you pick up those dirty shorts right now. She's going to yell at me. You're the man on the manager. Tony De Niro washes your cars. I believe it. On the manager is the man. Tommy, you're the man too. God bless you. Angie, you are the woman with the gold hands. Listen, I'm going to be, that towel is disgusting. I'm not going to lie to you. It's nasty. That towel nasty. That towel's been on the floor for at least probably 3 days. Has been used to wipe my butt. Has been used for my feet. Look at that. Let's look at that again. That is a nasty towel, man. Those are my shorts. That's pretty nasty too. There's the jacuzzi. There's the Tony Montana TV that I watch when I'm in my jacuzzi. And despite what popular opinion is, I do fit in that jacuzzi. That's 51 actually. Hey, but still, Tommy, that was very generous. And Tommy, you're very generous as well. Tommy from the Bronx. I love you, brother. God bless you. So look, if this keeps going with these super chats, maybe in another 1,000 years, Apefather will finance his casino, right? What do you think? Only got to raise about $1 billion, Tommy. Not too bad, right? Tommy, not too shabby. I raised $69.74 in this live stream. That is a far distance from 1 billion. But we got to keep the faith. It's like Billy Joel says, and if it seems like I've been lost in let's remember, come on. And if you think I'm feeling older and missing my younger days, oh, then you should have known me much better. Cause my past is something that never got in my way. Oh yeah. Still I would not be. No, Jennifer. Jen. You're under manager. $139.99 super chat. On top of that, he just did the $69.99. Under manager is a multimillionaire. That's what's happening here. Under manager is rolling in the. He's like that movie. The movie Indecent Proposal, when they threw all the $100 bills on the bed. Nice. This is no ordinary love. Nice. No ordinary love. Look, Jen. I know you're very upset. I showed them this nasty towel on the floor. Look. That is a nasty towel. Under manager said to use some of that money for us to buy some cleaning products. Well, he said buy some tub cleaner. He's right there. There is a little bit of a yellow. You see, that's probably my hair. Yeah. That's probably what happens is it's my hair probably gets stuck. That's pretty nasty. I mean, it's not too good. So we gotta use some of that money, he said, for a tub cleaner, and that is a nasty towel on the floor right there.
Absolutely.
That is very nasty. Hey, I also have Lou in the bathroom. Do you know that? Hold on. Let me show you Lou. There's Lou. There's Lou. I have a sculptor of Lou. Ready? X-Force. Da 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 da. X-Force. There's Lou's. That's actually Lou's belly button that you're seeing. It's very similar to that. Anyway, there's Lou's belly button. Look, I even got more dirty clothes over there. Man, I'm a mess. I'm a slob. That's why they call me the Apefather. I am a slob. This is not my wife. This is all me. This is all me. Believe me, my wife wants to strangle me. You have no idea what my wife wants to do to me when she sees this. My wife really wants to kill me. It's not a joke. But listen, guys, I just proved that Chen is not under manager. No, under manager is a king, man. He's just a guy raking in the money, doing very well in his life, and he's a very generous person. I love the guy. Mr. Rich, she kissed Miss Jennifer. She won't do it on camera. She doesn't want her face on camera anymore. She just stopped. She used to be a YouTuber. My wife. My wife had her own YouTube channel, and then she just stopped it. She doesn't want to do it no more. I mean, she got hit with a lot of health things. God bless her. God bless her. She doesn't want to be bothered with all the hate. I don't blame her. There's the Apefather robe. Not too shabby. My wife, she's coming in here. Guys, please forgive me. I'm the manager. You've been very generous. Okay. God bless you. God bless Tommy. God bless all of my supporters. Angie, Back to the Future, everybody. Again, it's like you call me a con artist, but what am I doing that's illegal? Like, can you tell me, please? Like, all right. So when you use the word con artist, right? I'm not forcing anyone to give me a super chat, 24 stock bound. I'm not lying. See, like Lou's a con artist. You understand? Lou tricked people into giving him money. He tricked innocent senior citizens to give him money. No, don't do it. Don't do it here. Don't do it here. Don't do it. Don't do it here. He did it again. Oh my God. He did it again. 139.99 again. I think that he pretty much gave me everything. I think Tommy gave me like $5, right? And then so out of the $277.26, let's deduct $5. So you figure like $272 was given by under manager. Jenny did it again. He gave us another $139. This guy.
Why?
He's a millionaire. This guy. This guy's a multi-millionaire. Now my wife is very upset for what you said. Look, she's getting ready to clean. Look.
And I really
Let me see it. Let me see the cleaning product.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Let me see. Where is
I wouldn't
it?
really show things off.
My wife is getting ready to clean. She's very embarrassed. I am a slob.
This is your best, not mine.
I am a slob. So now you know what they think, Jen. They think that under manager is you. They're saying, Jennifer, they're saying under manager is you. Oh my God.
And then you want to know more.
Under manager, I love you, brother. Seriously. You proved to be King Tut. You are a millionaire. You are the Mac Daddy. You are the man. I bow. Look, Apefather, like in Japan, we go eye to eye, like Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid. Always look eye. Bow, always look eye. You are the Mac Daddy on the manager. God bless you and your family. That was incredible, brother. She was a YouTuber for a month. Yeah, my wife did have it. My wife did have a channel.
Oh my God.
You'll lend me your butler, Tony De Niro. Oh, that would be great. Tony De Niro. You know his real name, right? Tony, his actor's name was Tony Franzetti. People don't know that Tony De Niro was an actor. My wife just hit my arm with some of that cleaning products and it's burning right now. I'm a maniac on the floor, and my arm is burning like it never burned before. Can you please get some like water? That shit's burning my damn arm. What is that? It's like burning me.
That's vinegar.
It's vinegar. Why is it freaking burning me? Can you just get like some kind of cold water? Put some water on, please. I can't go any further because there's a mirror here, and I'm down below. You tell them I got no pants on. I have no pants on. So you see, like, let me give you an example. Move over. I don't want to. There's a mirror right here. You see? You see that mirror? So this is the thing. If I would walk over here, right, you would literally see. You would see my whole package, which a lot of you would be very impressed, but YouTube will kick me off. I love you, Vin Gasoline. Yeah, Jay Ingram was an actor too. I know that. You're right. I'm the manager. I love you. Let's sing a song for Under Manager. What can we sing? Let's do the Karate Kid. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. On the manager's the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep him down. He's the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep him down. Oh, fight in the end, cause you're young, you know you're the man. You're a millionaire and everyone is envy you. You spent $270 on a father super chats and a father loves you. There you go, brother. Hey, Mike, listen. Do an American super chat, brother. Show them who's boss. This is the guy who uses my cousin's name, by the way. Under manager is the Mac, and Tommy, so are you, though. You've always been very. You want to do Bon Jovi Living on a Prayer? I was just listening to that. I can't hit those Bon Jovi notes, bro. You know I'm a terrible singer. My wife gets mad. I'm an effing piano player. I consider myself to be an excellent piano player. Singing, I do it for fun. But you want to hear a little Bon Jovi, I know. What is it? The time he used to work on the docks. Come on, let's go. Union man on strike and down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Gina works and diamond all day. I know the words. Working for the man. She brings home her pay for love. Oh, for love. Shake it, Jack. Said we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. We give it a shot. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, I ain't hitting that. Living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. Shit is high. That's actually Bon Jovi's key that I just did. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer to take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. That's really high. Whoa, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. That's his original key. I'm just saying, is that not impressive? That was his original key. That was not a step down. That was his original key in the 80s.
Okay. You ready? Anytime? I've been waiting for like.
All right, my wife wants me to go now.
You have to go, but just like go in the right direction.
You know what song I used to always try to sing? And then we're going to go as the last one. I used to always try to do this in karaoke, you know? Because I tried to be a big shot and I would blow out my lungs, you know. I was always, I can't sing like David, you know, Coverdale. It's impossible, man, for Whitesnake, you know. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on the promises and the songs of yesterday. And I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Though I keep searching for an answer, I never seem to find what I'm looking for. High notes. Oh Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. Cause I know what it means to walk alone, lonely street of dreams. Come on, say, here I go again on my own. Something like that, right? I always try to sing songs that I know I can't sing, you know, because I'm a friggin' psychopath. You know what really my voice is good for? Billy Joel. I literally can sing every Billy Joel song. And Frank Sinatra. See, I'm like a crooner. You know, I get no kicks from champagne. This is like easy for my voice. Mere alcohol, it doesn't fool me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of under manager? I mean, like, fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. True story. We were at this restaurant in Atlantic City, all owned by the mafia, okay? And Frank Sinatra Jr. Tell them I'm not lying, Jen. Remember? In Atlantic City, Angelina's?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we went there for dinner, and the owner of the restaurant told me that, like, you know, he knew Frank Sinatra, and Frank Sinatra Jr., you know, came there all the time, and he was sitting there with his, you know, his whole big family. And the guy couldn't believe it. Like, I literally shocked this guy. I just start singing right in front of the guy. Like, he's like, you know, yeah, I know Frankie. I know old Blue Eyes. I know the chairman of the board. Yeah, I know his son, Frank Sinatra Jr. Comes here all the time. I said, but the question is, did he ever do this? Fly me to the moon. And if you don't believe me, I think I have a video up. You search on YouTube, right? Search for Apefather sings Frank Sinatra or Fly Me to the Moon to the owner of Angelina's in Atlantic City. I put this guy in complete shock. You got to watch that video. Everyone has to search for that video. Apefather sings to the owner of Angelina's. Like the guy, there's a guy who knew Frank Sinatra. I think maybe he didn't know old Blue Eyes, but he knew his son. He knew Frank Sinatra Jr. very well. All right, my wife is really pissed. Yes. Listen, I gotta go.
Just hours ago.
Under manager, God bless you. I love you, brother. God bless you. I love you so much. I love your family. I love everybody. I love everybody that you ever met, brother. You are the most generous, coolest guy in the world. God bless you. God bless you, Tommy. Let's just keep it going, man. More live streams, more super chats, closer to the dream, closer to the V for Victory Project. Everything I said on this live stream has not been financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I am an entertainer. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Super chats are for entertainment purposes only. God bless all of you. Apefather loves you.